Yo ho ho, Paris here, bringing you part 7 of the DmC Devil May Cry Let's Play. So, we've taken on the succubus, and now we have a nice cutscene here, a bit of conversation between Dante and Kat, discussing about Virgil, how they met, and all that. So she's now going to get all deep and personal. She won't say anything at first, but he somehow convinces her through some very flattering sort of words to get her to trust him. So she sighs and gets on with it.
He rescued me.
Yeah, because putting down your hood shows complete confidence. Just that simple little act makes all the difference. Yeah, it's like, yes, now I trust you. This one single act shows my trust in you. So she's explaining a bit about her past, about being attacked by Jimmy's stepfather, blah blah blah, escaping limbo, Virgil saving me, blah blah blah.
He heard my cry for help. He helped me to deal with the demons, both figuratively and literally.
So
I killed the bastard.
Not only, is she helping Virgil, who's been claimed to be a terrorist, she killed what would have seemed to be like, like the adult figure in her life. She just killed him. So you can see how the demon world just corrupted everything, absolutely everything. So this is more play here, really, on the whole idea of what limbo is. So we come on this bridge and you can see that building we originally saw was the news tower, because the next thing we're working towards is we're going to go check out the demon running the natural news tower. So these are the guys that were claiming that Dante was a terrorist before.
Mind control. Yeah, and surveillance. They spy on the populace through their network of satellites, routers.
You can see the reflection in the water. This becomes revealed to be important quite quickly.
The Raptor News Network is run by a demon, Bob Barbas.
Bob Barbas is a demon? So he's more than just a fucking dick. And he's in that tower.
I'm so glad I actually put the subtitles on there.
Limbo, that's not a reflection. That's the real deal.
See, I told you the water was of importance. That reflection is the same building in Limbo. I find that quite interesting. The way they play on the whole thing of Limbo.
Alone is fine.
Yes. I'm being all dramatic and selfless.
Dante, we don't know much about this demon.
I'm sure it'll be lovely.
Wink. Smiley face. So, all dramatic. So, I go through the portal to Limbo, and basically I just appear on the other end, just upside down. That's all it is. It's just appearing upside down. So I make it really dramatic, and we seem to break through. So now this is more Limbo we're used to seeing, where it's kind of, I don't know, really weird, very broken up. All these strange colours and blurs. That searchlight actually played a part, not in this part, but in a later part. In the the next mission. So in the previous one, we obviously picked up the gauntlets. So now we have the various bits where you need to use them to break through. A bit like the ones with the axe. So you also have a jump and push down. Not just breaking through the wall. So very quick, just move through this level as fast as we can. There's a bit where we have to take a little bit of time here, just to wait for that to go. Pull ourselves through there, and another bash. So, I mean, I start off the fight using the gloves, but I'm not as big of a fan of the gloves in this one as in other Devil May Cries. The gloves in the very first Devil May Cry is the epitome to me of the gauntlets. Yeah, these ones aren't as fun at all, as you can say. they have the possibility of being really good. Yeah, I managed to jump myself down the hole because of them. Yeah, it doesn't feel the defense, so I go back to the axe because the axe I know I'm good with. You know, I really enjoy the axe. Its power, its speed, its reach. You know, it's much more to me than the gloves. You know, because in most of the other Devil May Cry I would make an attempt. Even the fourth one, don't like the gauntlets. Yeah, they make every appearance in that one as well, and I'm not a big fan of what they do either. So I just make my way, killing the enemies as you do. Yeah, being a bit stupid and leave myself open for attack, which is never a smart thing to do. I did it again just as he was being copied. So, usual for everyone's means that I have to use my demon weapon on it. So he does his my fire thing, so I switch my attention to him. While the other one's lolling about, just throw the axe a little bit, mixing up my moves, and yes, I'll smack that bitch. So, back to an easier enemy, just fix up my moves, because otherwise, you know, it gets a bit boring. I'd still love the tornado, it's definitely my favourite move. So, a couple more enemies, really easy just to finish them off. So, Torrent on a bridge, what more do you need? Really simple to fight, not much difficulty. Just try and take it out as quickly as I can, yeah. Actually, make it recoil there. So I carry on going, switch back to the gloves and break the next area. So now we're into the penitentiary, so the prison. Barbed wire, like barbed wire is going to make any difference in you know. So let's do some jumps. These should be fairly simple to do. Just like double jump and stuff like that. I was a bit stupid and didn't make what should be a really back, yeah, really easy jump, and I managed to screw it up. Despite how many times I've played this game, I've played through it multiple times. I didn't do a practice playthrough before I did this though, yeah. So it was a bit daft that I make such a simple mistake. You know, I nearly do it there as well. It's just like, how can you make mistakes like that? So, more about the tower and Bobos, who's the guy we are going after. Lots of screaming and unhappiness there. Remember, we are in a jail. So, what more do you need? So, this is a new thing that they've shown. You use, I think, where you kind of like glide your way through, and if you hit A while doing it, it, you know, sort of like zooms you across. So we'll get some enemies pull up here. Again, just a bit stupid really when doing this. The fact that I managed to get myself to fall off, you know, save myself there, but I've kind of here I think failed to save myself in this style. I was a bit daft. You know, again, considering how much I've played the game, you would think that I would not make so many mistakes. But it's quite easy to misjudge jumps sometimes. Yeah, the camera angle in this game isn't always advantageous, so you have a couple of moments where you can be a bit stupid like that. So those little creepy things actually have almost like a role to play with some of the enemies that you come across a bit later.
Poor bastards.
Yeah, look at them all screaming in agony. Oh look, some enemies, let's go have a bit of fight. So you've got some normal enemies and one of the demon based ones. So I try and concentrate on taking as many of those out as possible. I thought I'll take out the smaller enemies first. As I said, yeah, you can see there I took a bit of damage because of it, but it works out alright. So I can now put my mind completely to this one and work on just whacking him out with the axe. So now it's a bit easier with my preference of weapon to deal with the weapon specific enemy and the general ones, because yeah, I was just going to concentrate on the throwing stars as well. So take that out really easy. Back to those. And yeah, as you see, they're taking out fairly easy. So now we've got both of them going on. This is the way I like to deal with it, is breaking them into two like that. Yeah, I probably did it in a previous one. So it's nice, sensational. What more do you need? So I'll get the tornado going, spinning around, killing things. So pulling back up close, and yeah. I like the dramatic moments. They do it really well. This kind of like slow motion dramatic moments. Yeah, it's really good that they have little details like that. Yeah, sometimes that can make a big difference. So another quick cutscene. That creepy little thing again. I say, you know, it does play a part. You know, it's like the babies of one of the enemies, which we'll now get to see here. I think these are called Ragers or something. I can't remember the name of them, but they can be a bit annoying sometimes because they're really good at when they enrage themselves and avoid my attacks and stuff like that. So yeah, they usually come in pairs, and after one gets killed, the other gets enraged, which can take some careful planning to make sure that you don't screw it up. So make fairly easy work of those, so we can then progress in the level. So I'll carry on following it, get another triple S ranking. Yeah, I do like to have those. So carry on, but look, a couple of those little baby things scuttling along. You see them throughout the level, they're just kind of like a hint. So we now will have to make our way around to a bit of limbo trying to stop me getting anywhere. And a bit of a fight, so you've got two flying enemies and the Demon Pacific one. So again, I try and separate what I work on, take out the flying one first, because that's to me the important one to concentrate on, and then move to the Demon Pacific weapon. So just get the axe out and start just heaving on him and take him out as quickly as I can. So get him done, so we can now carry on platforming our way around. A bit of pulls, a bit of jumps. You can actually shortcut this and skip a lot of it out. I actually found once. I can't remember the way I did it, but you can actually save a bit of time by doing that. So you just beat that down, go through the window. Haha, a good pun. I wish my favorite one. So, I actually prepare these thinking to myself, oh, the enemies, and it's like, oh, those are my enemies, so I'm like, get forward, and now they appear. Yeah, I always did that really charged one, so I try and keep one or both busy using that, so I can, a bit like with the Weapon Pacific one, so I can split my concentration, because these can be quite difficult enemies. So I killed one and that splashed across me. As you can see, now enraged, so I try and not very successfully leave it alone and get some attacks in. So it's still well to avoid a lot of my attacks though. So we still managed to take it out fairly easy actually. To do that, so just this quick hop up here, past one of the finishing statues, and another jump through there. So let's go make a little run across here. Running, train underneath us. A bit more dramaticness with Limbo. They really are trying to stop me. And this is when, yeah, it really goes for it. And why not just derail the train altogether and just have it all go for it. Although, yeah, they still managed to miss me entirely. But now the path is a little bit more broken up. This is where we spot this guy over here being harassed by some Harpies.
What's going on there?
So we're just gonna have a head over there, cause, yeah, why not? You know, he seems to be harassed, so why not? and managed to miss a jump again. This is not my platforming mission today. So we scare them away a little bit, and now we've got to fight them. So this is sticky death. You don't get that usually actually until much later, but as I said before, because I've finished it, I have the luxury of it. So I try and concentrate on these. I pull myself to them and whack them. As I said, the other option is you shoot them until they like come down, and then it's much easier to deal with. But yeah, since you've got the abilities, I'd like to pull myself to them generally. So he still thinks that they're whacking at me.
I can feel you. Who is it?
He seems to be blind. As you can see, he's missing half his skull.
Are you a prisoner of Monday?
Yeah, and this gets explained. Basically, yeah, the half is like stole their
Tell me
eye.
how to get to that tower.
Tower. Why?
Because I want to kill the demons.
So we can kick some ass.
Will you help me?
Kill it?
Of course, he'll help you.
Yes. I can
Yeah, yes. Yeah, all you need to do there is stroke his beard. Yeah, that's all the thing. Yeah, yes, I can help you. Indeed, that was the end of the mission. So, go pick up our skulls. Always a bit of a slow progress, but there we go. Another triple S. So, until next time, guys. I hope you enjoyed.